Blessed love and blessed night, guys. Now, I know I've said that I want Manny to stop Keith Thurman. I want Manny Pacquiao to knock out Keith Thurman. Question is, can Manny Pacquiao stop Keith Thurman at this point in his career?
Welcome to Real Life Boxing!
Blessed love and blessed night, boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fight and this is Real Life Boxing. As we get closer to the fight, we ask these questions. Can Manny Pacquiao at this stage in his career really stop Keith one-time Thurman? Hey, before we get into it, I'm going to ask you to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when new content is being uploaded, and you can be notified when we are going live. Let's talk about it. It's fight week. I've done a lot of videos on the matter, and as we get closer to the fight, I will continue to do videos on the fight. So if you guys have watched some of my previous videos, especially my fight prediction, where I said I want Keith Thurman to stop Manny Pacquiao, now we're gonna get into the conversation of if Manny can really stop Keith Thurman at this point in his career. Manny's up there in age, obviously not the same Manny Pacquiao as yesteryear, but still, obviously, still a very good fighter and still one of the top welterweights in the world. But a lot of people think that Manny has declined, in which he has declined, which is natural because he's getting older. He hasn't necessarily declined in boxing skill, but just physical capability. Let's look at Manny Pacquiao's box rec for a second, and let's see when's the last time that Manny Pacquiao stopped someone. When's the last time that he knocked somebody out? The last time that he stopped someone was Miguel Cotto. Last time he stopped somebody was Miguel Cotto. And he stopped Miguel Cotto in the 12th round. In the last time before that was Ricky Hatton. Miguel Cotto was November 14, 2009. Ricky Hatton was May 2nd, 2009. So Manny hasn't had a stoppage in 2009. Damn, and damn near 10 years. Pretty much. It's been 10 years since Manny Pacquiao knocked somebody out. That's kind of crazy. And then he was knocked out in 2012 by Juan Manuel Marquez, which we know that. So, no, actually, well, and then he stopped Lucas Matisse in, before the Broner fight. Well, he dominated Lucas Matisse, so, but it was a shell of Lucas Matisse. Obviously, Lucas Matisse is no Keith Thurman. Two completely different fighting styles, and Lucas is no Keith Thurman. So, question remains: Can Manny knock out Keith Thurman? Now, Keith Thurman's last fight was Josecito Lopez, and he was coming off of his two-year stretch where he was on an injury. He had elbow surgery and so forth, but he got caught in that fight in the 7th round by Josecito Lopez, and he damn near got knocked out. Did Keith Thurman? He damn near got stopped, but he didn't. He recovered and he went on to win the fight. Keith Thurman was also hurt to the body against Luis Collazo. He's been hurt a few times to the body Sean Porter, Danny Garcia rocked him to the elbow. He said if it was his chin, it would have been night-night. That's what Keith Thurman said. But it's an extremely interesting topic. And the thing is that a lot of people, don't think that this fight is going to go to the distance. Whether it's Keith Thurman stopping Manny or Manny stopping Keith. But I've heard more people say that Manny Pacquiao is going to stop Keith Thurman. I'm going to be doing a video on that this week. Boxers and celebrities and their fight prediction on Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. Because a lot of people think that Manny is going to stop Keith Thurman. Even a lot of boxers. I don't know if they're just, going off of emotion, because Keith Thurman has really been, really been the villain and really been the bad guy, in this whole promotion for the fight, and really just rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, myself included. So, is that the reason why a lot of people are picking Keith Thurman to get knocked out? My thoughts on this is that realistically, yes, it is a realistic possibility that Manny can stop Keith Thurman. For the simple fact that Keith Thurman took so much time off, and some people have commented in my comments and I've responded to them, and one thing that I keep saying is that I think that the time off that Keith Thurman took, I think that hurt him more than anything, more than any injury, more than anything else. I think the time off that he took in the center of his prime, taking that time off, he just seems like he's a completely different fighter. He seems like his mind state is completely different when you listen to him talk. He doesn't seem as hungry as he did before. He seems like he's kind of just doing this to collect money at this point. Doesn't really seem like he wants to be, even though he says he's the best in the division, he's done everything. Doesn't really seem like he's willing to prove that, to anyone, as in, doesn't want to fight Errol Spence, doesn't want to fight Terrence Crawford. So I think that there's more decline in Keith Thurman than there is Manny Pacquiao. I mean, with Manny Pacquiao, you have the natural decline of a 40-year-old, man still doing this. And I know this, 400, because I'm close to 40 and shit. I be thinking about fighting again, going and do the Masters, going and do some amateur tournaments, just getting back in there. But man, I'm doing my rounds in the bag, in my shoulder, every time I work my left hook, my shoulder, my elbow. So I understand, at this age, it's just not that, it's not as easy as it was for a young man, for like as easy it is for my son now who's 19, So Manny just naturally on the decline, but Keith, and that's at age. He's going with the time. He's at the stage where he should be declining. But you shouldn't be declining in the prime of your career. And like I said, I think that the 2 to 3 years that Keith Thurman took off, I think that has hurt him more than anything in his career. And it remains to be seen. But I do think that it's a realistic possibility that Manny can win the fight on stoppage. And I'm also gonna do a video on if it's a possibility that Keith Thurman can stop Manny Pacquiao. So my answer to this, not thinking of what I want to happen. I did the video, of my prediction, and I was saying that I want Manny, to do this. Now we're just on a realistic playing field on if it's, a real possibility that Manny can stop Keith Thurman at this point in his career. I want you guys to tell me what y'all think about it. Like I said, I think that it's a huge possibility. I think that it's a realistic possibility that yes, Manny can stop Keith Thurman. So you guys look out for the video that's coming if it's a realistic possibility that Keith Thurman can stop Manny Pacquiao. And also celebrities and boxers fight predictions. I'm gonna be putting that video together soon. In the meantime, You guys keep fighting the fight. Protect yourself at all times. And y'all tell me if y'all think it's a realistic possibility that Manny can knock out Keith. I know a lot of you guys are Manny Pacquiao fans, so I just don't want you to go off of emotion and off of what you want to happen. I want you guys to give me a realistic comment in the comment section. Until then, like I said, keep fighting the fight. Protect yourself at all times, man. Peace and one love. So if you like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.